Hey, you guys, it is William calling from Wee Wee Vlogs, and Belgium have revealed their internally selected artist. It is our girl, Essyla, and the song Dancing on the Ice. It sounds like a reality skating program. Damn fun.
Hey, you guys. Hey, William.
Should we watch her music video and react?
Let's do this.
You guys, Essyla is a familiar face to Belgians. She reached the final of the 9th season of The Voice Belgique. And this is what she says about her song. She wants to convey a message of hope. This is an anthem to the determination of youth, to its optimism, and its ability to carve its own path. She's talking about a generation that chooses to keep moving forward, to keep dreaming, to keep dancing on the ice despite its fragility and despite everything that can crack or break in our world today. And to get a flavor for that, here are some of the lyrics. She says, I got that summer on my skin. It burns, it lives, it burns within. That wheel is hot and I'm driving. Rain's a goner, but I'm sinking. I'm gonna burst, I'm gonna scream. I want love, but I'm not royal. I want love, but I'm not loyal. Call me queen, though I'm not royal. Want to go? What if I'm all alone? And then the chorus, I keep dancing on the ice where everything dies, frozen to the bone. I keep dancing on the ice because I feel alive. I'm satisfied. Our girl is finding satisfaction even if everything is dead. Even if that ice is cracked, she perseveres. All right, we are hitting play. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, she looks good.
Essyla. Very modern voice, right?
Sexy voice. Great voice.
She's a 2026 artist.
She's now 2026. A little eerie.
Okay.
Drama.
Yeah, this has great staging potential, I find.
I can already see the staging.
Like, you can build a visual story around this.
White lights.
Dancing.
Ice.
The production is sick.
Well produced.
In a really good way.
Dance break. She is fierce in the face.
There's so many distracting elements in a good way because it doesn't leave her so exposed.
Ice cream melting on my blue jean? What does that mean?
I thought she meant but it's actually on my blue jean.
Girl, did you sit on some ice cream?
I'll take both.
And we're back.
Frozen to the bone.
She's very camera aware.
I love Beyond the Bone.
And we're back in the dance break.
The song is stronger than the music video, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a really good song.
I wish it was... I need it to change more.
Very today, very DG ready, Spotify, that vibe.
I'm worried the music video is stronger than the song. Oh wow, that's cool. All them bodies. All those lovers. And we're dancing again.
It's modern, it's good.
It's really gonna need to change it up visually. I do like this beat. Call me queen. Royal.
Yes, honey.
Yes, girl. Oh,
Okay.
she was breathing at the end, taking those final breaths. Look, there is a lot to like here. There's a lot to like here. I think Essyla, she has very good connection with the camera. I like how she's staring straight at it. She's going for it. She's like a boxer. She's like, boom, 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 let's go. I really like that. You need a bit of tenacity, aggression with a song like this, and she's giving you that. She really is. It's leaning a little dark, which is what I associate with Belgium, actually, at Eurovision. I mean, Gustav was, a ray of light. He was a bit of sunshine. But a lot of their acts in the past have really leaned dark, and this is giving us that dark pop edge. Personally, this song to me doesn't change enough. I feel like after the first verse and chorus, I've kind of heard it. And then I hear it again, then I hear it again. And they have these built-in dance breaks, so perhaps they're going to give us visual dynamism, and they really need to, because, after 40 seconds, I get it, right? And at Eurovision and a TV show, you've got to mix it up. You've got to keep changing to keep people's attention. They're watching song after song. They got to use the toilet at some point, and you don't want them to use the toilet during your song. I will say, Essyla, I feel like she will give us the energy we need, and she may be captivating enough if they show her face to keep the viewer there. But sonically, I'm less into it. Like, I'm not gonna stream this song, but I will watch the video, if that makes sense. I want to see this performed. I don't necessarily want to loop this on Spotify. That is not an insult. Eurovision is a TV show, so she can still do well. But I'm just saying, as a song, I'll take it or leave it. But when I see her giving it, then I'm like, yes, girl, I want to watch again.
Now, here's my take. Belgium has had mixed fortunes at Eurovision. Their formula is usually to sing a song that is, by most people's measure, good enough to qualify. They've never really said a song that I feel like is good enough to win. Even City Lights by Blanche was not, no one was really screaming winner. People were kind of going more like top 10, top 5. So that's their strategy. Send a song that's good enough to qualify and then elevate it visually by putting it on the left-hand side of the scoreboard. Well, I say putting it aspirationally, right? This doesn't always result in that. So Red Sebastian is a classic example of it's a really good club track, right? And I felt that whatever you thought about Red Sebastian, in the run-up to actually being at Eurovision, it improved at Eurovision, but that improvement somehow didn't generate the outcome that we were all hoping for. And this isn't dissimilar. Again, this Dancing on the Ice by Essyla is very, it's club ready, it's a decent track. You kind of feel like you'd Spotify this on loop. Yeah, but at the same time, it's not like a clear front winner, right? It's on the cusp. And Belgium on the cusp, yeah, it's anyone's guess, right? Laura Tesoro, top 10 at Eurovision, grand final. But then others have been really good and they haven't quite made the cut. Wake up!
Belgium is competing in the first semi-final. Now, this is the much tougher semi-final. You've got Croatia, Finland, Georgia, Greece, Moldova, Portugal, and Sweden in the first half. And then in the second half, you have Belgium, Estonia, Israel, Lithuania, Montenegro, Poland, San Marino, and Serbia. Now, as of the date I am filming this video on February 27th, in that second half, we have Vanilla Ninja competing alongside Belgium. I mean, oh goodness, that's like dark versus light. That is like, yeah, I'm taking Belgium over Estonia there. Then you've also got Nova Zora. That's a song we have out, the other song we know from this half. That is dance. That is like boom, boom, boom. I'll take Montenegro over Belgium. This is a tough semi. Germany and Italy are voting. Sadly, this year there is no Netherlands to give Belgium support. Oh, and Luxembourg is not here either. This is gonna be tough. Belgium often struggles to make the final when we think they should make the final. I'm not gonna start naming names. Last year, Red Sebastian was amazing. That staging was incredible. And then Our Man did not make it, which blew my mind. Oh, you know what? If I had to choose at this particular moment on February 27th, my gut would say no, this isn't qualifying. But we don't know the songs. We don't know the staging. The game is still open. So let's check in again in the middle of March after we have all the songs.
What I do like about this is that it's very much the music of today. It's very much the music that you would play. It's very much the music that could be expanded into a club mix. It has elements of Marina and the Diamonds I hear in this. I also hear elements of Lorde. I hear elements of Stromae. I hear elements of... It's just good modern pop, right? And kind of sounds a little bit more European, something that Alma may possibly put out, right? Rather than American or British. It has that continental feel, which is really great and which is really marketable these days. So, yeah, I feel like this could get picked up like that. I'm really keen to see how this will play out visually, because I think there's a lot of scope for, I don't know, visual enticement. Yeah. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that.
I want to read some comments from the Weeby Blogs Instagram. This is M. Warmanball, who, if I recall a few years ago, you won our contest and for your friend, because she was a nurse working during the pandemic and she was slaying and you supported her. In any case, the song's very catchy heart emoji. This is Eurovision Mexi. Good luck, Belgium. This is Marco_J, very flat song. Last 2 years, Belgium was in my top 5, but this is just as basic as it gets. It is in some ways pop by numbers. I do feel like I've heard this song before. However, it's nice to have a dark pop song, and I think Essyla, particularly based on the styling in this photo, she can do dark, so we got to think about the pairing of the song with the artist. Hopefully she'll elevate it live. This is Spicy Poshy Girl. Not my type of song, but it has some modern feel to it and interesting vocals. Again, it's Essyla who's going to be the star here. She will succeed potentially with this song. I think she is better than the song, but her voice could elevate the song because she has a very unique timbre. So it does seem like they tried to find a song that would suit her voice. This is not_your_bebe. Definitely an improvement over last year, but not as good as what could have been their entry, whether it could have been Loic or Montisa or someone else. This is Gianni394744. Her voice is insane. It's modern. I hear influences from Stromae. This song will come alive with the live performance and staging, so I hope they take it seriously and don't let her do a musti. Make her shine like Gustav. I can see her making the top 10 with the right approach. And I like how Gianni is thinking. You've got to think visually. That's how you're going to elevate this. And yeah, give her that Gustav glow up, hunty.
Essyla looks really charismatic. Visually, I think she's safe. It's just bangs and curls and, she's very relatable, very next door. She doesn't look aloof. And, of the dancers that she's that have sort of nested around her, she's not the dancer. She's not the Janet Jackson of the pack. She is trying to keep up with their choreography. But that makes her also more relatable. And actually, at Eurovision, when you've had those powerhouse, dancers who are holding the microphones, quite often something gives. So I know vocally that she'll slay. And vocally, this is also not that demanding, right? So it's not really, she's not that exposed. And there's a lot of production to, I wouldn't say drown her, but support her.
All right, well, that's what we think. What do you think? Are you feeling Belgium? Do you think Belgium can qualify? What tweaks would you make? How do you want to see this staged? Let us know here on Weeby Blogs.
Follow Weeby Blogs on Pinterest, and we will see you later.
Bye.